So Vicki, you're coming here to, this is the final day for Stop Smoking. Are you ready?
Yes.
You ready?
I'm really ready.
Good.
I am a non-smoker, soon to be.
Good. Good, good, good. So tell me, how was it with that CD?
The CD helped me tremendously. The first day, well, the first night I listened to it right before I went to bed, and the very next morning cigarettes started tasting terrible, absolutely terrible. And I've listened to it every night consecutively, I think for more than 7 nights.
Okay.
With today being my cutoff date.
Great. Excellent. Congratulations.
I know, I'm so excited.
So
It's like a major thing to give up.
Yeah.
For me. Very major.
I know.
The things that have come up, emotions that have come up around it have been very, very powerful.
Okay, tell me about those.
Well, fear of failure.
Okay.
Fear of what do I do with myself instead of smoking.
Mm-hmm.
How can I be around my kids without smoking?
Really?
Oh,
okay.
big time today. Big time, big
Okay.
time. And although they're not living with me now, I do go to see them. So I do have some concerns about that. And let's see what else. Oh, how do I get in the car, start the car without lighting a cigarette? And I've done it in the past, but I'm thinking more on the consecutive basis.
Okay.
I enjoy my car smelling clean.
Okay. So your car's smelling cleaner than it used to, but you're smoking somewhat in the car.
Somewhat.
Okay. But just less, and so you can see that, tell the difference.
Right. I like when it smells clean.
Okay. Great. What other things do you like about Stop Smoking? What else? What are all the other motivators or things that are interesting?
I smell better.
Okay.
My mouth tastes better. Food tastes better.
Great. Excellent.
And
okay.
I'm more socially acceptable.
Okay.
I just remembered another fear.
Okay, what?
Gaining weight.
Okay. Okay. Now what about being around other smokers? Any fear of that?
I don't think I have too much fear around that. I believe that I've been around other smokers before when I had quit for a short time, and I didn't like the smell. But then I went right back, you know, I would eventually go back to smoking.
Mm-hmm.
So I would love to have, maybe we could put something in that says how it doesn't affect me.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So still something there.
Yeah, there's
okay,
still
so,
something there.
Okay. Okay. Now, before we had talked about cigarettes were your friend, and how do you feel now about that?
They have been in service to me, and now the service is over.
Okay.
Same thing with the smoke screens.
Mm-hmm.
I remember the last time,
Mm-hmm.
the things that came up were how I built a smoke screen
Mm-hmm.
between my emotions and myself. Not feeling my emotions, not even thinking about my emotions.
Mm-hmm.
Easier to have a cigarette than to feel them.
Okay.
And I'm much safer feeling my feelings.
Great. Any feeling or concern, any more additional desire there to help with protection, you know, anything at all? Or do you feel you have what you need on that?
Mainly when my kids were around me, I
Okay.
really needed the cigarettes because
Mhm.
it would, because of the motion of lighting it and putting it to my mouth, it would stop me from saying probably horrible things to my children.
Okay.
And now when I visit them, we have wonderful visits.
Mm-hmm.
I'm more aware of my thoughts. I take the time to think through what I want to say to them.
Okay. Okay. But if you were, like, for example, to take a vacation or something with them, like a period of time,
Mm-hmm.
you know, with days and days.
Right. That's a fear.
Okay.
That is a
Okay.
fear. That's a concern.
Okay.
Absolutely.
So we can definitely work on that one.
Absolutely.
Okay. So, okay, the fear of failure, fear of what are you going to do without smoking. Let's talk about that one. What are you going to do with yourself when you're not smoking? So tell me more about that one.
Well, I know what I'd like to exchange it for.
Okay.
Healthy habits.
Such as?
Exercise.
Okay.
Walking, breathing in deep.
Just a second. Now, with breathing in deep, do you have a specific way you want to do it, or would you like some ideas on that?
On the average, I breathe pretty shallow,
Okay.
and so I'd like to breathe deeper.
Okay. All right.
Really taking in a breath.
Okay. And, all right. So I have, an exercise, that's right. Okay, because I can teach you some exercises that you can do anywhere.
Okay.
And that's the bounce and shake. I think you might remember it.
Yes, I remember the
Okay.
bounce and shake.
Okay, because that one you can do anywhere.
Right.
Well, I mean, you know, you might look a little weird in public, maybe, bouncing and shaking, but, you know.
Right.
Usually, I mean, for example, when you're at home, you could do it.
Right. And I have started dancing around.
Okay, good. Good. Excellent. With music or without?
With music.
Okay. Excellent. That's a good...
Bringing in energy. It was really fun. I was dancing with it.
I love it. That's great.
It was really good. And by the time I got done with the dance, the scarf was so full of static electric. I was like, wow, that's a lot of energy coming through.
Okay. All right. So we have... Now, talk to me more about the fear of failure. How does that feel? What does it bring up inside of you?
Well, actually, it feels like if I stay smoking, which would be a failure. On the other hand, it will be like honoring my mother. That just came up.
What would be honoring your mother
To stay smoking because she was a smoker.
Okay, would be honoring your mother.
So by becoming a non-smoker, I'm dishonoring her.
Okay, okay. Great.
Wow.
Excellent. I'm glad you...
I didn't even, wow.
I'm glad that you
Yeah. Yeah.
Great.
Ooh.
Congratulations. Awesome. That's a fabulous
That's
realization.
deep.
Okay. So smoking equals honoring mother. Okay.
Because it was her pattern.
Mm-hmm.
So if I break, this is like yet another pattern of mothers that I'll break.
That's excellent. Excellent. We can definitely work on that so that there still can be, the honoring can be kept and then the cigarettes taken away. But the honoring can still be, kept with you.
Great.
Okay, now, anything else about the fear of failure, though?
Because I've had the experience already 3 times
Of quitting?
of quitting
Okay.
and failing.